Ho, ho, ho! Edenton turning into the North Pole today. Will the Clams be on the nice or the naughty list by season's end? This afternoon, they play host to the Norfolk Redbirds right here at historic Hicks Field. Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob Smedley. Welcome to another presentation of Edenton Steamers baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube page. The Clams with some presents under the tree last night with 13 runs, 13 hits, and a 13-3 victory over the Catawba Valley Stars for their 21st win of the season. Tonight they play host against the Norfolk Redbirds, still searching for their first win of the season, coming into the year 0-6-1 after a 20-6 defeat at the hands of the Scallywags. The season is winding down. Some chill is in the air this afternoon. Players being announced wearing Santa hats. Santa is in the building today here at historic Hicks Field. Players coming out. We'll turn it over for the playing of our national anthem.
Tonight's national anthem is brought to you by the Daily Advance. They proudly served Northeast North Carolina for over 100 years. Catch up on all your local news, including Steamer scores and highlights. Read the latest issue of the Daily Advance, so visit dailyadvance.com. We ask at this time if you will please stand. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem tonight, being sung by Brandy Goodwin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting midair, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Steamers, Redbirds next on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. Is your kid a fan of the Clam? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, an invitation to an exclusive meet-and-greet event with the players, and much more. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. Right-hander Chandler Padgett finishing up his warm-up tosses for the Clams. Let's see who the Redbirds are trotting out tonight. Leading off the shortstop, number 2, Aiden Cunningham. Batting second, the second baseman, number 6, Kevin Cole. Batting third, the DH, number 10, Connor Thomas. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 24, Xavier Martin. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 1, Sean Davis Cherry. Batting sixth, the extra hitter, number 22, Jackson Powell. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 15, Chase James. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 12, Colin Gifford. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 18, Ty James. And batting 10th, the right fielder, number 31, Sean Bell. And on the mound for the Redbirds is number 20, Noah Laney. Cunningham, Cole, Thomas, Martin. Cherry, Powell, James. Gifford, James, Bell. And on the mound for the Steamers is right-hander Chandler Paget in his 7th game of the season. 6 games, 6 starts. 4-1 with a 2.45 ERA. 33 innings pitched. 11 runs, 9 of those runs earned. 38 Ks. And the first pitch to Aiden Cunningham is in there for a strike. And we are underway here this afternoon from historic Hicks Field. 5 p.m. start today. And this Christmas in July game at historic Hicks Field, and the 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike. Fastball, devastating breaking pitch out on the mound for Chandler Paget. And the 0-2 pitch to Cunningham. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Paget wasting no time this afternoon. 3 straight strikes to Cunningham, and there's 1 away in the first. Behind Paget defensively, Tyler Overitis will catch him. Over at first base is Gabe Kirk. Tanner Knowles at second. Luke Myers and Ty Garza around at short and third. Squaring around and bunting one in front of Overitis. Barehand throws to first and in time to retire Kevin Cole. 2 quick outs. Paget working quickly in the first. Now there's 2 away. In the outfield and left field is Ryan Kay. In center field is Davis Halstead. And in right field is Jackson Ellison. Connor Thomas stepping in with 2 outs, and the first pitch from Paget is swung on, fouled off. 5 pitches, 5 strikes for Chandler Paget so far. He went 5 innings his last time against the Greenbrier Knights in the first game out of the All-Star break. And the 0-1 is fouled off. 6 straight strikes to start the game for Chandler Paget, and it's 0-2 to Connor Thomas. No balls and 2 strikes to the catcher, second baseman from Virginia Beach. And the 0-2 pitch is up high. Ball 1, the first ball of the game for Paget. Be joined later by Steamers right-hander and second baseman Ben Bausis will join the broadcast. And a big swing and a miss. Paget with a pair of strikeouts. An easy 1-2-3 inning for the Steamers right-hander. We go to the bottom of the first. The Redbirds and the Steamers tied up at 0. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Chowan County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. Bottom half of the first inning, the Steamers coming up against right-hander Noah Laney. Leading off the shortstop, number 3, Luke Myers. Batting second, the right fielder, number 23, Jackson Ellison. Batting third, the second baseman, number 25, Tanner Knowles. Batting fourth, the center fielder tonight, number 12, Davis Halstead. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 7, Ty Garza. 3 hits, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored last night against Catawba Valley. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 22, Ryan Kay. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 9, Tyler Overitis. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 21, Chris Morris. Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 29, Gabe Kirk. And batting 10th, the extra hitter, number 5, Giomar Santana, going up against right-hander Noah Laney. in his third game of the season, and the first pitch to Myers is in there for a strike. 4 2/3 innings pitched, 1 game start, 6 runs, 3 of those earned, 3 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, a 4.50 ERA on the mound. And the 0-1 pitch to Myers, swung on, grounded in and out of the glove of Colin Gifford at third. Cunningham snaps it, but not in time to get Myers. And E5 to start the bottom of the first inning. And the Clams have a base runner. Defensively, you heard Gifford at third base. Xavier Martin behind the plate. Over at first base is Chase James. At second base, over at shortstop, is Aiden Cunningham. At second base, Kevin Cole. Third base is Colin Gifford. Left field is Ty James. Center field is Sean Cherry. And in right field is Sean Bell. And the first pitch to Jackson Ellison is outside. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. To Jackson Ellison, his first time in the second spot of the order this season for the Clams. Been red hot as of late, and the 1-0 pitch swung on left field side. Gifford giving chase, Cunningham, and they can't make the play. Just outside the foul line, it goes foul, and it's 1-1 to Ellison. In right field today, his 10th ball game, hitting .500 with a double, 2 RBIs, 6 hits, including a hit last night, including a walk. He's up with Myers over at first base, who has the ability to run. Luke Myers, 7 stolen bases, is tied for second on the team. He had 2 stolen bags last night. And the pitch from Laney is in there for a strike. Umpires for tonight's game behind the plate is Gavin West. Over at first base is Francis Nowadley, and over at third base is Mark Hotali. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch from Laney, swung on, line drive, diving play by Gifford, throw to first, and it's in time. An excellent diving play. Gifford with some redemption. He doubles up Myers, and there's 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Diving across his body to his right. Gifford comes up with it and throws out Myers, and now there's 2 away for Tanner Knowles. Ground ball from Myers, went in and out of Gifford's glove. Myers reached because of it, and now a double play erases both. And the first pitch to Knowles, swung on, grounded. Gifford nabs it on the infield grass, throw to first is high, but an excellent adjustment by James. The bottom of the first, i.e. the Colin Gifford inning for the Redbirds. No score through 1. We go to the second at historic Hicks Field. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting 1 more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. Who's ready to rock? The second annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there. Is your kid a fan of the Clam? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players, and much more. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. Top half of the second inning. Chandler Paget back out there for the Clams, and the first pitch to catcher Xavier Martin is high, 1-0. Martin in his 8th game, 19 at-bats, 421 average, 500 OBP, and a 579 slugging. He takes the 1-0 in there for a strike. A 2023 TSL All-Star representative for the Redbirds. And the 1-1 pitch, swung on, grounded on the infield. Knowles to his left, gloves it, throws to first, is in time to retire Martin. Moving quickly along to start. A combined 15 pitches in the first inning for both Paget and Laney on the hill. And quickly 3 to retire Martin. And now the center fielder Sean Cherry stepping to the plate. Cherry hit a home run in the first matchup between these teams. So did Martin. And the Clams 8-4 win. A big cut and a miss by Cherry on the high fastball. Paget's fastball command, just like a lot of these Clams pitchers, huge, getting ahead in the count. And the 0-1, a big cut and a miss by Cherry. It's quickly 0-2. Just 54 pitches in his last outing against Greenbrier. Clams trying to preserve him for the playoffs in a few weeks. The 0-2 is swung on, fouled off. 3 straight fastballs to the center fielder, Sean Cherry. 7th game, 19 at-bats, 105 average, 2 hits, a single, and a home run. The 0-2 pitch swung on, fouled straight back. Sean Cherry. At Emory Henry College, the sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia. No balls and 2 strikes here in the top half of the second. Happy Christmas in July here in Edenton. And the 0-2, swing and a foul ball on the breaking pitch, remains 0-2. Santa Claus in the house, taking pictures with fans here at the ballpark. Throwing out the first pitch as well. No balls, 2 strikes to Sean Davis Cherry. And the pitch. Fastball swung on, popped in the air to right. Ellison, hands up, and he's underneath of it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And Chandler Paget has retired the first 5 Redbirds, and now stepping in is the extra hitter, number 22, Jackson Powell. In his 8th game, 21 at-bats, 143 average, 3 hits, all singles so far. Paget ready, and the first pitch is high. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Powell. 1 ball, no strikes. And the next pitch low. It's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Powell. The first batter, Paget's fallen behind of, and the 2-0 pitch swung on, line drive to left. On the run is Kay, over towards the gap. He dives and he makes the catch. Ryan Kay diving into the left center field gap, makes an incredible catch to Rob Powell. 1-2-3 inning for Paget, capped off by an excellent defensive play by Kay. We go to the bottom of the second. Redbirds 0 and the Steamers 0. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation on Friday, July 26th. Next Friday against Outer Banks, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Jim Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. He lived just a short way away. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will carry on his legacy and try and strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. Davis Halstead stepping in here in the bottom half of the second inning against Noah Laney. Again, that ALS fundraiser has been moved to next Friday the 21st. As Halstead takes a breaking ball low and away. 2 Jersey fundraisers next week. The Chowan County Cantaloupes on Wednesday, the final game against these Redbirds. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, line drive into right field, a base hit, and that'll go all the way to the wall. Bell goes after it as that comes off, he throws it in, and Halstead cruises into second with a double. Davis Halstead with a leadoff hit in the second. And for the second consecutive inning, the Clams have a leadoff base runner. The first hit of the game by either side is a double by Davis Halstead, his fourth double, 14 hits now on the season as Halstead's second half surge continues. And now Ty Garza up. He had 3 hits last night, 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, 4 RBIs. And the first pitch swung on, driven in the air to left. Playable, and making the catch out there is James. He tosses it in as Halstead retreats to first. Free swinging tonight for the Clams. Did that against the Outer Banks a few nights ago. Didn't pay off. Tonight swinging away at Noah Laney. 2 pitches and a double and an out. And now Ryan Kay, who made the fantastic catch, has had a few of those excellent plays this season as the first pitch is low and away. It's 1-0. Ryan Kay laying out for it, has done that a few times. Did that in Outer Banks last week. Laying out in the gap here to rob Jackson Powell of a hit. And the 1-0 pitch from Laney is a fastball swung on, popped in the air to right center field. On the run is Cherry. He makes the catch in the gap. Tagging from second to third is Halstead. The throw in is not in time. Halstead tags up on the fly ball from Kay, and now there's 2 outs and a runner at third for the catcher Tyler Overitis. Tyler Overitis in his 26th game. 17 hits, a .230 average, 3 doubles, a home run, 4 RBIs, but has really come on late for the Clams. Has hit in 4 consecutive games and is up with a runner at third, and the first pitch, a breaking ball in there for a strike. Noah Laney mixing in that breaking pitch. Good mix of fastball, breaking stuff so far. And the 0-1 pitch to Overitis. This one a fastball way outside. It's 1-1. Tyler Overitis a hit. An RBI single in 4 at-bats last night. Had a few hits in the come-from-behind win against Wake Forest on Thursday. 1 ball, 1 strike in the pitch from Laney. Breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. Excellent backdoor pitch from the right-hander Laney. From Mineral Area College, freshman from Chesapeake, Virginia, to the Miller School of the Albemarle for high school. And the 1-2 pitch to Overitis. Breaking ball, line drive up the middle, and it'll sneak into center field, a base hit. In comes Halstead, and the Steamers take an early 1-0 lead in the second. Tyler Overitis has hit now in 5 straight games. And the Steamers take the lead in the second. 2 hits in the inning. And now Chris Morris standing in. The designated hitter for the Clams, launching his 3rd home run of the season last night. His 17th game, 14 hits, a .292 average. A double, a triple, and the first pitch from Laney is outside. 1-0. Tyler Overitis, similarly to Halstead, surging now in the second half for the Steamers. And Noah Laney trying to get out of the inning here in the second. And the 1-0 pitch, breaking ball, swung on in the air to left. Playable for James, who comes in and he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning for the Clams. A run across on the hit by Overitis. We go to the top half of the third. The Steamers lead the Redbirds 1-0. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. And baseball camp coming up this Wednesday through Friday. Don't want to miss it. If you still want your spot, you got to sign up online. Register forms on EdentonSteamers.com. Find it under the Register for Camp, a part of the Kids Club as well. Top half of the third inning, now a 1-0 ball game. The Steamers in front on the RBI hit by Tyler Overitis. 7, 8, 9, Chase James, Colin Gifford, and Ty James, the two brothers. James and James standing in against Chandler Paget. And the first pitch by James is swung on, lined up the middle of base hits. Both teams' first pitch swinging so far, and James lines a single to center. And the first hit of the ball game after Paget retired the first 6, and now the third baseman Colin Gifford standing in. Gifford so far this year for the Redbirds, adding eighth game of the season, 19 at-bats, a 105 average, and the first pitch from Paget is a fastball high. It's 1-0. 292 OBP, 2 hits, both singles. Started every game for the Redbirds at third base, and the 1-0 pitch is fouled off of Overitis. It's 1-1. 20-6 loss for the Redbirds in their last matchup against the Outer Banks Scallywags in 8 innings on Thursday. The most runs the Redbirds have scored in the game as a throw on the pickoff gets by Kirk and goes to the fence. Around second, heading to third is James. The throw from Kirk is not in time. A throwing error on the pickoff by Chandler Paget. And now the Redbirds have a runner in scoring position, looking to retie the game. Paget throwing it wide, trying to pick off James. A single and now a throwing error. And a productive out now for Gifford, should get a run home. Paget ready in the 1-1. Fastball swung on, fouled off, first base side and out of play. It's now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chandler Paget, second in the team in innings. Him and Ben Bausis, who we'll hear from momentarily in an inning. And the 1-2 pitch on the inside corner, called strike 3. Excellent breaking pitch for Paget, his second strikeout of the game, and a huge one with a runner at third, and now there's 1 out for Ty James, the brother of Chase, who's over at third base. And the left fielder today for the Redbirds, and the first pitch is a breaking ball high. It's 1-0. Ty James set to attend Virginia Wesleyan University. One hit so far this season, and the 1-0 pitch is fouled off. It's 1-1. His 7th game, 12 at-bats, .083 average. Going back to the Redbirds, haven't won a game so far, and in large part due to their offense. The 1-1 is swung on and fouled off. And goes to 1-2. Only 6 runs, a season high in all of their games. They lost 8-4 in the first game here against the Clams, and then 5-3 in the final game of June. The 1-2 pitch from Paget, a fastball high, and it goes to 2-2. 6 runs scored, the most in any game for the Redbirds in the 20-6 defeat against Outer Banks. The 2-2 pitch to James, swung on, fouled straight back. It remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. James in left field today. Sean Bell on deck as the Redbirds try and get a run across. Chase James at third. The 2-2 pitch to Ty James, swung on, fouled off again. Another foul ball for Ty James. Left-handed hitting outfielder. Went to Kempsville High School in Virginia Beach. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch from Paget. Fastball, another one fouled straight back. 5th foul ball of the inning. The at-bat here. 1-0 Steamers lead on the hit by Tyler Overitis. Last night the Clams came from behind, down 1 in the first. Ended up winning 13-3. The 2-2 pitch to James, swung on, fly ball center field. This should get the job done. Halstead back. He's underneath of it. He makes the catch. James tagging from third. The throw in is cut off. Chase James scores a run across in the third, and the Redbirds tie it up at 1 on the sac fly. Brother bringing in brother from third. Ty James bringing in Chase James. And now there's 2 outs for the right fielder, Sean Bell. Right fielder Sean Bell in his 7th game, 9 at-bats, a 111 average. 1 hit at the dish, and the first pitch from Paget, a big cut and a miss. The outfielder from Norfolk State University. Teammates with Steamers reliever John Horton. The 0-1 pitch, swung on, fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes. Big keys, too, for Paget. Why he is one of the best Steamers pitchers this summer, getting ahead in the count. The 0-2 pitch is high. Establishing the zone with that fastball. Has that devastating curveball. The 1-2 pitch to Bell. Fastball swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the inning for Paget. A run across on a throwing error and a sac fly. 1 hit in the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Steamers and Redbirds tied up at 1. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. Those Steamers runs in the Steamers run in the bottom of the second, brought to you by Faro Gas. Easy propane service starts here. 1-1 ball game now in the bottom of the third. 9-10-1. Kirk Santana and Luke Myers against Noah Laney. And the first pitch to Kirk is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Gabe Kirk coming in. 26th ball game, 79 at-bats, a 177 average, a pair of homers, 16 RBIs. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, grounded softly to the right of the mound. Laney grabs it, tosses to first in time. Excellent play off the mound. Laney left his cap right past the pitcher's mound. On the mound, made the play for Kirk. Just 2 pitches to retire the first out. Noah Laney, so far for the Redbirds, just 19 pitches. Or 20 pitches, excuse me. Through the first 2 1/3 is Giomar Santana stepping in. And the first pitch from Laney is a breaking ball, low. It's 1-0. Giomar Santana, 22nd game, 20 hits, 345 average, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs, and a triple. So far this season, the 1-0 pitch is a fastball low. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Santana reached base 11 straight games, 11-game hit streak that has cooled off the last 3 ball games. An 0 for 3 on Thursday. Out of the lineup last night. Back in tonight in the 10th spot. And the 2-0 pitch from Laney is a fastball at the top of the zone. Excuse me. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Giomar Santana. Laney gets the sign from Martin. And the pitch. Low and away. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Vega Baja, Puerto Rico native. Giomar Santana. Out at his eyes, 1 in the lineup, down at 10. Really, the second leadoff hitter, if you will, in the lineup. The 3-1 pitch, swung on, line drive up the middle, and it'll fall for a base hit. Giomar Santana, his 21st hit of the season. A 1-out single, the 3rd for the Clams so far. And a runner on for the top of the order for Luke Myers. Laney falling behind. 3 balls, 1 strike to Santana. Grooved a fastball over the middle of the plate. One of the best Clams hitters, average on-base percentage-wise, Santana lining it up the middle, and now Luke Myers. And the first pitch to Myers is a changeup in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Myers reaching on the error by Gifford his first time. Was retired on a double play from Ellison on a line drive. And the 0-1 pitch, breaking ball way inside. It's 1-1. Santana over at first base. 4 stolen bases. Lamb's 58 stolen bags so far this season. They had a steal of home last night, a double steal. Myers and Ellison are part of it. And the 1-1 pitch to Myers is low. It's 2-1. Talking to Myers' family in town the past few days. And a picture with his dad. Love to shout out Nanticoke, Pennsylvania. As a throw over. Santana's back. Northeast Pennsylvania native myself. 2 balls, 1 strike to Luke Myers. With Santana at first with the 1-out single and the pitch from Laney. Fastball swung on, driven in the air to right. Playable for Belly, shading his eyes from the sun. He gloves and he drops it. Out at the warning track. Santana around second, heading for third. Myers into second, and he will get there. Sean Bell, shading his eyes from the sun, could not make the play. And Myers, for the second straight at-bat, reaches on a Redbirds error. Santana around to third, and now Jackson Ellison up. Running over to the foul line. Bell shading his eyes from the sun. Little after 5:30 here in Edenton. Sun is out, some shadows over home plate. And Laney in some trouble as the first pitch, Ellison swung on, grounded to first. James feels it, he's coming home. The throw to the plate is in time. Santana gunned out, running on contact. An excellent play by the first baseman, James, and there's 2 outs and now runners on the corners. Clams, the scouting report on Laney, apparently swing on the first pitch. A lot of first pitch outs and hits tonight. The error by Bell could be for naught if Laney can get out of it. An excellent play by James. And now Tanner Knowles to the plate. Knowles 0 for 1. He grounded out to third his first time. And the first pitch from Laney to Knowles is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Myers at third, reached on the error in right field by Sean Bell. Ellison at first on the fielder's choice. And Tanner Knowles, a home run, 6 RBIs on the season. And the 1-0-1 taken in there for a strike. Became the third Steamer this season to hit a triple last night. Started off the bottom of the first, a walk to Myers, and then an RBI triple to start the Steamers' 3-run first. Looking to get another hit here with runners in scoring position. And the 0-2 inside, and it hit it. Hit the elbow of Tanner Knowles, and the bases are loaded for Davis Halstead. Breaking ball that didn't break at all. Laney ahead in the count, trying to put Knowles away on the breaker. He left it high, and it hit Knowles in the elbow. And now the cleanup hitter, Davis Halstead, who has one of 3 hits for the Clams, is due up. Bases loaded with 2 outs in the third, and the first pitch to Halstead's a breaking ball in there for a strike. Starting off with that breaking pitch tonight for Noah Laney, and that fastball has been his secondary pitch. Breaking balls, used it to start at bats like he did here. Finish at bats as well, and the 0-1. Breaking ball, this one swung on to third. Gifford pump fakes, throws to first and in time. Deciding to tag Ellison, elected to go to first, and the Clams strand the bases loaded. A hit, an error, 3 left, no runs across. We go to the 4th, the Steamers and the Redbirds tied up at 1. Is your kid a fan of the Clam? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players, and much more. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your... Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. The first pitch from Chandler Padgett is a swing and a miss from Aiden Cunningham. I'm joined now by Ben Bausis, Steamers right-handed pitcher, second baseman. Ben, thanks for joining me as that one swung on. Diving play by Myers, the throw to first. In time by Kirk.
Great play.
What a play. Ben, what'd you see out there from Luke Myers?
Oh, great play. He got a great jump on it. It's fun to watch him play.
Ben, it's been great to watch you play so far this season. 36 innings pitched, 4-0, 3 starts. You've been doing it all on the mound. How have you been so successful so far?
Oh, I'm just getting up there doing my job, you know, and letting the defense work behind me, just trying to have some fun.
And how's it been so far watching Padgett as a ground ball there from Cole? Padgett off the mound, throws to first in time.
Oh, he's good. He's a ton of fun to watch. He's been there for us. He's been our guy all season.
PFB's right there. Off the mound, getting it done.
Oh, yeah. Athletic guy up there.
So far, Christmas in July. How'd you like that picture with Santa Claus down there?
We're having some fun out there. Got the Christmas music going today. It's a ton of fun.
And the first pitch is outside to Connor Thomas. It's 1-0. Ben, the first Steamer to come on the broadcast. How's it feel?
Oh, it's an honor.
A big swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. so far this season. Kind of take me through your first season in Edenton. How's it been? How you been acclimating? As a swing and a miss from Thomas, it's 1-2. What's it been like for you?
It's a ton of fun. I mean, you can't beat this atmosphere here. The fans come out, bring that energy every game, and then we're just having a ton of fun as a team.
The 1-2 pitch from Thomas is inside 2-2. Talking about that fan energy. How about that July 2nd game? You had all the fans there.
Awesome.
4th of July game.
I think that game topped our opening day, which is hard to beat.
Swing and a miss by Thomas. Paget a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Ben will stick around as the Steamers come up in a 1-1 game. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. Who's ready to rock? The second annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there. Welcome back. Bottom half of the 4th inning, joined by Steamers right-hander and infielder Ben Bausis. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Garza K. Overitis due up in a 1-1 ball game. Ben, you've been in a few games offensively. I bet how is it with the transition? You pitch one game and then coach is putting you in to hit. Is 80 like 100 out there when you're up to bat?
No, I like it. I've been doing it my whole life, so, I don't mind it.
Breaking ball inside to Garza. It's 1-0.
Let's see if Ty can do something here. He's been hot lately. He's been fun to watch.
Fantastic play of the game last night. Ty Garza, 1-0. A swung on line drive up the middle. He keeps it going and a hit by Ty Garza. And the Steamers' 4th hit of the game, a leadoff base runner. Keeping hot, just like you said, Ben. Garza, 2 clamtastic play of the games. Now, we got a leaderboard going, all right? You've appeared in 2 or 3. We're going by individual ones. We're getting a little competition going with the guys in there.
I think Chandler has a few himself, too.
Chandler has a few.
Yeah.
Ryan K coming up. What about that catch by Ryan K in the second? The dude doing dude things out there.
He's fast. He's crazy to watch run.
And the first pitch to K is on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Now, of course, your host family, you're with Gio, but is there another player that you think you've kind of bonded with the most? Of course, you guys are all connected so far this season.
I can't say anything bad about anyone on the team. I love all the boys.
Oh, come on. You have favorites, right?
We all get along.
No balls and 1 strike. K off and running is Garza, swung on right field, and Bell will play it on a hop. Garza didn't see it. He will stay at second base. Back-to-back hits for the Steamers here in the bottom of the 4th. Oppo power there from K, dropping it in.
Just finding earth. Keep finding grass. That's how to play the game.
Exactly. Keep finding grass. Speaking of finding grass, Tyler Overitis with the RBI single. Talk about that relationship. Of course, summer ball, you're used to throwing to certain guys in the spring. Then you come here, you got to adjust. How's been the adjustments with Macon to start the year? Now T.O., Gio. I bet it helps having Gio back there as well.
No, I just a lot of the times when I'm pitching, I like to trust the catcher.
And the first pitch to Overitis, swung on, grounded on the infield, gloved by Cole. They'll have 1 play to first base as both runners advance with 1 out.
Yeah, a lot of times when I'm pitching, I like to trust the catcher. A lot of times when I'll shake him off, a lot of times it bites me. So, I trust the catcher, and I'll trust my stuff and just try to spot out.
Spot up. Where do you kind of like spot up? You're more of like an inside pitch. You work all over the zone, right?
I like to read the hitter a lot, you know?
Like right here, Laney with 2 in scoring position. Where do you think he's going? It's more of a swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for some weak contact, but I think Chris is going to get these runs in right here.
Chris, that home run last night
Oh,
over the wall.
That was a bomb.
Did you guys start that jumping celebration, or has that come over the season?
It depends on who it is. Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. It depends.
Big cut and a miss by Morris. It's 0-2 with 1 out.
Yeah, I personally like it. I think it's a ton of fun.
Wait, now who gets that celebration, and what do you do for other guys?
Usually we hit it off to Stu, let him do it. Yeah, he likes doing it, so we let him do it.
The 0-2 pitch to Morris, swing and a miss. Laney, a huge strikeout, gets out number 2, and now Gabe Kirk coming up with 2 outs. Went with a few breaking pitches, and the fastball high to get Morris. 2 on here, 1-1 game. You're in the bottom half of the 4th inning and joined by right-hander infielder Ben Bausis. You like Chowan University. How's that been? How was it like again coming with Gio, Cody to start the year?
Yeah, I like it there. Love the team there. Can't go wrong. I've been there for 2 years now.
1 ball, no strikes to Gabe Kirk. Noah Laney on the mound looking to get out of trouble. Bases loaded in the 3rd. He got out of a jam, and the 1-0 pitch to Kirk. Big swing and a foul ball off. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Has there been a favorite? I've been asking a few guys so far, too. A favorite opposing field outside of course, can't beat this. Can't beat this as well.
I don't know. I think it would probably have to be Mania so far.
Gotcha.
It's pretty cool, right by the beach.
Gotcha. Yeah. Big beach guy? You a big beach guy?
Yeah, I'm from Virginia Beach, so that's kind of my element.
Speaking of Virginia Beach, you know a lot of these guys on the Redbirds.
I know a lot of the guys on all of the Virginia teams.
What are those conversations like? You're saying they'll get you tonight? There's a 1-2 pitch.
Sometimes there's a little friendly trash talk, but a lot of times we're just catching up. Haven't seen a lot of these guys in a while. But I've grown up playing with or against a lot of them, so it's pretty cool to see them on the field.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You get that element as well, Teammates in the spring, and then...
I will say a lot of them have said that they're jealous that I'm playing here compared to where they're playing at.
Doing some recruiting as well after the game, like, hey, next year maybe, here's Tyler's phone number, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gabe Kirk. Over with third base is Garza leadoff hit. Kay at second with a single as well, and the 3-2 pitch to Kirk. Swinging a grounder foul. It's 3-2. Big strikeout of Morris with 1 out. It's up Gabe Kirk, second on the team in RBIs with 16, 2 home runs. 5 hits for the Steamers so far, but only 1 run across on the hit by Tyler Overitis. Laney gets the sign. And the pitch. Fastball high, swung on in the air to center. Cherry is underneath of it, barely has to move. He makes the catch and ends the inning. 2 hits left stranded. We go to the top half of the 5th. Ben, you want to stick around, or are you heading back?
I'll hang around for 1 more inning.
Hanging around for 1 more inning. Steamers, Redbirds, 1-1. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton, or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Chowan County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. Jacob Smedley along with Ben Bowsis joining me in the booth here for the 4th and the 5th inning. Chandler Padgett back on the mound in the first pitch. A swing and a miss. Xavier Martin, no balls, 1 strike. Ben, again, thank you for coming on the broadcast. First one of the season.
Thank you for having me.
And the 0-1 pitch swung on, grounded over to first. Kirk underneath of it takes it to the bag for out number 1. Not tonight. Quick work for Padgett so far. The quick pitches getting it done.
Do his thing tonight. He's cruising.
Now, talking with the guys in the bullpen, have you taken any pitches from them? Have you guys exchanged? Has it kind of been separated? Everyone has their own repertoire, goes through their same things.
I mean, everyone has their own things, but we all like to help each other out, and the ultimate goal is to get better. So if we see little things, we'll try to help each other out.
Check swing going around from Cherry. It's 0-1 with 1 out. Cherry 0 for 1 so far tonight. Helping each other out. I've seen Ruben walking around barefoot. Is anyone helping that out? 0-1 pitch. Garza gloves it, throw to first in time to get Cherry for 2 outs.
Yeah, the guys are starting to pick up on that. Ruben's whole barefoot thing. He likes to call it grounding. So we'll look around in the outfield and half the team's just not wearing any shoes or socks anymore.
Maybe a ritual thing, a team-wide ritual.
Oh, yeah.
2 outs now for the extra hitter, Jackson Powell, lined out to left his first time. 1-1 ball game here in the 5th. Chandler ready, and the breaking ball is in there for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Favorite Christmas gift growing up as a kid? Christmas in July here.
Favorite Christmas gift. Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, one is in.
I was blessed. I got a lot of good gifts.
Tough to choose. Any gaming systems, any cars or toys growing up?
I got a lot of good gifts over the years.
You got your parents listening, so you might want to be careful what you're saying there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Powell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss by Powell, and that'll do it for the 5th. Padgett a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-1 Steamers, Redbirds. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Chowan County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have one fireworks show remaining for this summer. You can catch this show on Saturday, July 29th, right here at historic Hicks Field. Mark your calendars and we will see you at the ballpark. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jacob Smedley joined by Ben Bowsis here in the broadcasting booth. 1-1 ball game. Steamers and the Redbirds. Ben, you were saying in the break, playing with a lot of these guys and baseball, working some jobs, summer camps with them. Talking about playing and talking with them between games. Have you guys ever dreamed about playing together in summer ball yet so far?
We always knew it was a possibility, but it's always fun playing with and against guys you know.
First pitch high and into Giomar Santana. Talking about Gio, just tell me about your relationship with him at Chowan. Always see you guys hanging around the field together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, out here we do about everything together.
The 1-0 pitch to Santana, swung on, driven in the air to center. Coming in and making the catch is James, the new center fielder for the Redbirds. Makes the catch, and it's 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And now Luke Myers stepping up to the plate. Some defensive changes for the Redbirds. In left field right now is Joshua Markley, and center field is Ty James. And the first pitch to Luke Myers is outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. To the shortstop, Luke Myers. And the breaking ball outside there. You've got a pretty exceptional breaking ball yourself.
Yeah.
Is it more of a curveball or
It's
a slider?
Curveball. I call it a curveball. Sometimes it comes out a little different some days, but I call it a curveball.
Got some of them that are looking out there like slurs, the way they move like a slider. 2-0 is in there for a strike.
Yeah, it really depends on the day. Just make the adjustment, get it over the plate.
Now, which do you prefer, starting or relieving? You've done multiple roles so far this summer.
I don't know.
2-1 pitch is low.
I like both, really. I like both. I like the idea of coming in a close game, holding it, and then I also like the idea of starting a game, bringing us deep.
Just kind of take me through those tight games late. It's just the nerves, calming down the nerves.
Adrenaline. It's adrenaline. Gotta love it.
3-1 pitch is high, and Luke Myers walks with 1 out, and the Steamers have a base runner in the bottom of the 5th for Jackson Ellison. How about that going back, clamtastic player of the game against URI, 8 innings, 1 hit. Did you know that was a no-hitter going on? I was sitting there. I had no idea that was going on.
Everyone knew in the dugout, and I was keeping quiet, and everyone was keeping quiet, but word on the street is there's a couple guys, I'm not going to call them out here, but word is that a couple guys said something about it.
And Ellison swings at the first pitch, lines it into center field, that falls a base hit. And after the fly out by Santana, a walk to Myers, and a single for Jackson Ellison.
Yeah, there's rumors that a couple guys broke the unwritten rule, but I won't call them out here.
You can't break that unwritten rule. I got the announcer's jinx up here, I think. You got what was going on last night with the hits tonight, calling guys out with hit streaks and stuff, Tough to try and, you're spreading the news here, trying to let you know. Yeah. No jinx. 2 on, 1 out. Tanner Knowles up so far on the night. 0 for 1 with a hit batter. He takes a pitch inside for Noah Laney. So far, Laney in his 5th inning of work, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, a run. It was earned, a walk, a strikeout, and 59 pitches out on the hill. Checks the runner at second in Myers, and the 1-0 pitch, breaking ball low. It's 1-0. So you just kept quiet doing that? You just kind of kept calm? Yeah. Hey, guys, shut up over there. Shut up.
Everyone kind of knew. Everyone was like, you're still going, right? I was like, yep, I'm still going. No one said it, but.
2 balls, no strikes to Knowles, and the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Got guys. Has it been okay? Not picking favorites, but you've got all the different guys in the bullpen. Has there been one that Tyrus, the jokester? He's always joking around before the games. So one guy you gravitate to in the bullpen. Oh, Stewie with all of his antics.
I don't know. I hang out. I like all the guys, like I said. But I find myself hanging out with Stewie a lot, and then me and John Horton, we have the Virginia Beach bond. So.
Oh yeah, can't break that bond. The 3-1 pitch to Knowles, swung on, fly ball to right. Bell back to the warning track at the wall. He looks up, it's off the wall, and it's gone. It's in play. The throw in coming home is Myers, and it's not in time. wave on over at first base from the first base umpire. Francis Nowadley, hands in the air, waving off a hit off of the fence. Hit the wall. Knowles going to second. Cherry, the way he looked up, thought it was gone for a moment. Tanner Knowles an RBI hit, and the Steamers take a 2-1 lead. And head coach Sean Montgomery out to the mound to talk with Laney as Aiden Hedgepath warming up for the Redbirds. What a wild play there, Ben. I thought it was gone for a second.
It looked like he was going to get him. Looks like we got the wind blowing out that way today.
The wind blowing out. Tanner needs to go get in the gym. Get in the gym there. Get some more power underneath of it.
I know he's got one on there. It looked like he was going for that second one.
Going for that second one. Which home run do you think has been the most impressive? Of course, you got that Morris one last night. But Davis, the home run in Wake Forest.
That one was very impressive. Dead center. Yeah. Him and Chris were fun to watch in the home run derby.
Oh, really? Did you think Chris was going to do what he did? One home run, then he really turned it on late.
Yeah, it looked like he warmed up because, yeah. Because I know in that last round he got 8.
Who would be your pitcher? Home run derby hypothetical. Are you going with Kojo like those guys did? Are you picking Delton to throw the pitches to you? One of the pitchers?
I might switch it up and have to go with one of the guys. I'm not sure who yet. I haven't seen them throw BP.
One out, Davis Halstead in there. Halstead with a hit tonight. A run scored in the first pitch inside 1-0. Knowles at second. Ellison over at third with a hit. Myers scoring after the walk. 2-1 ball game. Steamers in front in the fifth. Maybe the good luck charm, Ben. You got to come up more often. The Steamers taking the lead.
Oh, yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike now to Halstead. A fastball on the inside half from Laney. And the pitch to Halstead. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Infield over at first. James just outside the grass. Gifford even with the bag. Middle infielders Cunningham and Cole way back with 2 runners in scoring position with Halstead in a 1-2 count. All up the middle for the Clams center fielder tonight. And the pitch way outside gets behind Martin. Great recovery for the backstop. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, there's any MLB player that you just want to face for fun, either on the mound or them pitching to you, who would it be?
I don't know. I feel like in the box, I would like to see Jacob deGrom. I want to see what the stuff's all about.
The 2-2 pitch to Halstead. Swung on, line drive up the middle, and making the catch is James. Tagging from third is Ellison. The throw to the plate is cut off. Ellison scores on the sac fly from Halstead, and the Steamers now lead it 3-1. 2 outs now in the inning.
Davis likes to say that's playing the game right there. Good job getting a run in.
Playing the game. Davis Halstead, an RBI. Day, the nickname. Ben, what do you think your nickname is? Ben?
I don't know. I've heard. I don't know. I don't really get much. There's only so much you could do with Ben. So.
I mean, we got Benny baseballs around these parts as well. Don't know if you're taking that.
I can't steal that from him. He does a good job on the mic on the field.
1 ball and no strikes to Ty Garza. A hit tonight. 2 at-bats in the 1-0 pitch from Laney. Swung on, driven in the air to left. Way back there is Markley. He looks up, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Ty Garza. And the Steamers now lead it 5-1. Ben, that was a moonshot off the bat of Ty.
Let's see if they get the little celebration.
Oh, what's the celebration here? Oh, Davis got the elbow going up top.
There you go.
Ben, I'm serious. Good luck charm here. 4 runs here in the 5th.
Hey, if that's what it takes, I'll hang out up here.
2-run home run for Myers. 4 runs in the inning. The first time this year, the Clams back-to-back games with a homer, and now Kay swings at the first pitch, flies it to center. Out with the glove goes Cole. He's out in shallow center, and he makes the catch, stumbling back. Well, Ben, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on here in the 4th and the 5th.
Thank you for having me.
5-1, Steamers lead. Ben, keep killing it out on the field.
Thank you.
The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Chowan County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. Welcome back to the top half of the 6th inning. Now a 4-1 Steamers lead. The 2-run home run by Ty Garza, a sac fly by Davis Halstead, and Chandler Padgett now with the lead entering the 6th inning. Padgett so far tonight, 5 innings, a hit, 1 run on an error, 6 strikeouts, 54 pitches, and the first pitch to James is outside, 1-0. Again, thank you. Ben Bouse is coming on to talk. And the 1-0 pitch to James popped up, third base side. Garza's over, and he makes the catch. Is the third baseman, Colin Gifford. Gifford making a few plays in the first inning so far tonight. Gifford 0 for 1 with a strikeout against Padgett. And a big cut and a miss by Gifford. Talking with Ben there, Padgett. Him and Padgett have been, talking about John Horton as well, but 2-3 best pitchers on the Steamers this season throughout as the 0-1 in there for a strike. Childers win now warming up for the Redbirds. Ty James on deck, and the 0-2 is high. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. To the third baseman, Gifford, as Padgett continuing to roll into the 6th. The 1-2 swung on, fouled off first base side and out of play. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keep doing that. Davis Halstead, Ben Bowses talking after the game. Want to get on the broadcast. And the 1-2. Gifford fouls it off. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clams, just like last night, the middle innings success on the field. Scored 10 of the 13 runs in the 4th through the 7th last night as the 1-2 is high and outside. It's 2-2. Only game today in the PCL. Rest of the teams have off. The Clams will have off tomorrow before starting the second to last week of the season. The 2-2 is fouled off. It remains 2-2. 2 home games next week, 2 jersey giveaways Wednesday. These 2 teams will match up again right here. Chowan County Cantaloupes will take the field. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. An excellent breaking ball from Padgett, diving out of the zone. And now there's 2 outs in the 6th. Chandler Padgett, 7 strikeouts tonight. And now there's 1 out. 2 outs, excuse me. And the first pitch in there for a strike to Ty James. Ty James so far tonight 0 for 0, an RBI. 0-1 is high. Sacrifice fly from Ty James. His first at bat. The only one across for the Redbirds. 1 run on 1 hit. And the pitch to James swung on, grounded on the infield. 2 hops to Myers, gloves it, throws across the infield in time to get James. A 1-2-3 inning for Chandler Paget in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Steamers lead it 5-1.
Second baseball camp.
Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Feral Gas. For easy and reliable service, Feral Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at feralgas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 1 fireworks show remaining for this summer. You can catch this show on Saturday, July 29th, right here at historic Hicks Field. Mark your calendars and we will see you at the ballpark. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting 1 more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp dates this year are July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. Welcome back, bottom half of the 6th inning, 5-1 ball game. The 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Clams. Brought to you by Feral Gas, easy propane service starts here. Feral Gas, new pitcher on the mound for the Redbirds. Right-hander Childers win in his 5th game of the season. 9 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 4 earned runs, 9 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a 3.11 ERA, his 3rd appearance so far against the Steamers through 4 innings, starting the ball game on June 14th, and pitched 2 innings in the 5-3 Steamers win on June 30th. Again, an update on the changes in the field for the Redbirds. Number 22, Jackson Powell, who started the game at extra hitter, is now out in left field. Ty James in center, and the center fielder Sean Cherry moving to the extra hitter position. Tyler Overitis standing in there for the Clams. An RBI hit his first time, put the Steamers up 1-0. Steamers now lead it 5-1. A 4-run 5th inning. A sac fly, a bloop single, and a 2-run home run by Ty Garza. And the pitch outside. Garza, first home run of the year, joining the list of the Clams. Only 2 players with multi-home runs so far, 13 on the season. A 1-0 pitch to Overitis outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Overitis 1 for 2 tonight. The RBI hit popped out his last time. It's the right-hander Childers win. 2-0 pitch is high. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Childers win. Sawney, the University of the South. 3 balls, no strikes, and the pitch to Overitis is low. Ball 4, and Overitis reaches for the 2nd time tonight. A walk, and now Chris Morris to the plate. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Going back to Garza, continuing his hot stretch. 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Now has 5 hits in his last 2 games, 6 RBIs. Chris Morris, the home run last night, a throw over way one. Excellent play by James to prevent the throw from going into the fence. Chris Morris 0 for 2 tonight with that strikeout his last time with runners on 2nd and 3rd. And the pitch to Morris, low. Martin pump fakes a throw, no throw, and it's 1-0 to Chris Morris. 17th game. Leads the team in slugging with .542. He's ahead in the count 1-0. And the pitch from Wynn. Swung on, driven in the air to center. Drifting back is James. He's going to the warning track to the wall, and it's gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Chris Morris. Back-to-back games with a home run. His 4th of the season. And the Steamers now lead it 7-1. The power surge tonight for the Clams. 2 home runs in a game for the first time this season. Morris going up top, and the Clams now lead it 7-1. Second home run in 2 innings for the Clams. A team coming into the game hitting only 12. And 1 every couple of days, it seemed. Tonight with 2 long balls as Kirk checks swing. Oh, around, yes he did, according to third base umpire Mark Hoderling. It's now no balls and 1 strike. And the pitch to Kirk. High, 2-0, excuse me, on the no swing. Gabe Kirk tonight, 0 for 2. And the pitch to Kirk, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to Gabe Kirk. And the pitch from Wynn, low. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Chris Morris, back-to-back games with a home run. Now he's hit 4 home runs in 11 games for the Steamers. Gabe Kirk, the man at the plate, had 2. Led the team for the longest time. Swung on, grounded to first. Play by James. He dropped it in and out of his glove. The throw to first is in time. Excellent recovery by Chase James. Went down to a knee, came in and out of the glove, and made the throw in time to get Gabe Kirk. And now the extra hitter, number 5, Giomar Santana, standing in. Singled his first time, flew out to center his last time. Talking with Ben, talking about that relationship. Him and Santana coming together as teammates from Chowan. Bausis and Santana both making the all-star team. Pitching, Bausis pitching to Santana in his 1 inning of work as a big cut and a miss by Giomar Santana. It's 0-1. Definitely helps too, coming from school and having 2 players coming from the same university to share the experience with, as the 0-1 pitch is low and away. It's 1-1. Been bonding with the other players as well. 1 ball, 1 strike from Childers. Win. The first out of the bullpen for the Redbirds. Swung on, popped in the air, right field. Bell coming in, didn't see it at first, comes in and drops it. In and out of the glove of Sean Bell. His 2nd error of the game. Had an error back in the 3rd inning. And an error here that allows Giomar Santana to reach for the 2nd time. The 3rd error of the game for the Redbirds. 2 to the right fielder Bell, and now the shortstop Luke Myers in there. Luke Myers so far tonight, a run scored, a walk, a throw over. Santana is back. Final line for Noah Laney. 5 innings pitched, 8 hits. He gave up 5 runs, all earned, a walk, 2 strikeouts. And the first pitch to Myers, inside, gets away from Martin, and up to second base goes Santana on the wild pitch. And a runner in scoring position for the Steamers here in the 6th with already 2 runs across on the home run by Morris. One ball, no strikes to Luke Myers. Jackson Ellison on deck. He has a hit, a run scored. Gets the sign. And the 1-0 pitch to Myers is low. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Clams shortstop tonight. He's been the second baseman this season as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Luke Myers at the plate. Santana out at second, and now a 7-1 ball game. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch from Wynn. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Wynn, fastball, breaking pitch. Unorthodox delivery there, but hides the ball well on the mound. Wynn. On the mound. Standing 6-5. As play is stopped. Step off, and it's now 2 balls and 1 strike. 6-5, 200 on the mound for Wynn. And the pitch to Myers, swung on, driven in the air to left. Just in front of the warning track, playable for Powell. A throw into third, diving into third is Santana. He'll get there. Myers advances Santana to third. And there's 2 outs now for Jackson Ellison. Fly ball to left, just underneath of it. As Myers giving the tips to Knowles and Halstead in the on-deck circle as Jackson Ellison. A hit in 3 at-bats. Ellison quietly becoming an everyday starter for the Clams. And quietly, not the right word, a few hits. Reached base 5 times against Wake Forest. He flies this one to center. James coming in is playable, and he makes the catch to end the inning. 2-run home run off the bat of Chris Morris. 2nd straight inning, a home run for the Steamers. We go to the top half of the 7th. The Clams now lead it 7-1. Who's ready to rock? The 2nd annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Feral Gas. For easy and reliable service, Feral Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at feralgas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 1 fireworks show remaining for this summer. You can catch this show on Saturday, July 29th, right here at historic Hicks Field. Mark your calendars and we will see you at the ballpark. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. Now a 7-1 Steamers advantage. A call to the bullpen brought to you by Feral Gas. Easy propane service starts here. Feral Gas. On the mound for the Clams is left-hander Ruben Costin in his 10th game. 2 starts, 17.1 innings pitched, 2-0 with a 5.71 ERA, 11 earned runs, 17 walks, 16 hits, and 17 strikeouts. So face 10-1-2 for the Redbirds. He takes over for Chandler Paget, who's in line for the win. 6 innings pitched, a hit, a run, unearned, 7 strikeouts, 67 pitches for Paget. And the first pitch to Bell, a big cut and a miss. It's 0-1. Home run for Morris, a home run for Garza in the 5th inning. And the 0-1 pitch to Bell, low. Garza's to left field. And Morris, the first Steamers home run to straightaway center. A few to right field from Kirk and Abbott. Few to left, Cottle, Winslow. Is a big cut and a miss for Bell. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bell 0 for 1. A strikeout against Paget. And the 1-2 pitch from Costin. Fastball way inside. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ruben Costin. Talked with him, catching up with the Clams a few weeks ago. 2-2 pitch to Bell. Fastball swung on, popped up. Third base side. Garza coming running in. He's underneath and he makes the catch. Ty Garza running in from third base, retires Bell, and now there's 1 out here in the top half of the 7th. Ben talking about that relationship with the bullpen guys. You've got Ruben Costin, his technique, his grounding technique. That one fouled off by Cunningham. It's 0-1. Aiden Cunningham 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Now behind in the count, no balls and 1 strike, 1 out. Only 1 hit for the Redbirds tonight on a single by James, who scored on a sac fly outside. That grounding technique, you see some of the other guys doing that as well. Trying to channel the same success as Costin on the hill. The 1-1 big cut and a miss. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Costin's thrived in the bullpen role in the middle innings. No balls and 2 strikes to the 2023 TSL All-Star Aiden Cunningham, and the 1-2 pitch is high. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 run, 1 hit, 3 errors for the visiting Redbirds. The Steamers 7 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. 2-2 pitch, low and in. It now goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes to the shortstop Cunningham. Aiden Cunningham set to attend University Maryland Eastern Shore, a transfer from Patrick Henry Community College. The 3-2 swung on, popped up, and it will get fouled. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 6 runs, 6 unanswered runs for the Steamers. Got a run in the 2nd. Redbirds tied it in the 3rd. And the 3-2 pitch to Cunningham fouled straight back. Then 4 runs in the 5th. 2 runs on the home run by Morris in the 6th. Here we are in the 7th. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch from Costin swung on, foul back again. 3 straight foul balls from the Chesapeake, Virginia native, the sophomore. Shortstop. Rams, one of their final home games of the season. Have 5 more left as that one swung on, fouled off. Norfolk next week. Outer Banks next Friday. And games against Tarboro, Outer Banks, and Greenbrier to finish out the season here at historic Hicks Field. The Clams so far this year at home, 14-6. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch to Cunningham. Swung on, popped up. This one in play in a shallow right field. Knowles calls everyone off, and he makes the catch on the grass for out number 2. 2 outs for Ruben Costin out of the pen. And now the second baseman, Kevin Cole, stepping up. Cole, 0 for 2 tonight. And he stands in against the southpaw Ruben Costin. And the pitch from Costin. Check swing, called strike anyways by Gavin West, and it's 0-1. Redbirds again struggling with the offense. 3 innings away from falling a 7th game of the season. So 1 is high. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. In the TSL, the standings so far. Virginia Beach Sea Dogs, the only team above 500 in the interdivisional record. 3 wins. Lost 13-1 against Greenbrier last night. As it stands, would hold the 4th and final seed in the playoffs, which start up in a few weeks. It will be the 1 seed, best team in the PCL, which Steamers hold that title right now. The 2-1 pitch swung on, flied in the air to left. Kay comes running in. He gets underneath of it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Ruben Costin. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Steamers lead it 7-1. Who's ready to rock? The second annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Friday, July 21st, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. Again, that game will be Friday night. It was originally supposed to be last night. Rain in the forecast. Moving it to next Friday night against the Outer Banks Scallywags. It's going to be a great game, great cause. Part of the 2 Jersey fundraisers week going on next week with the Chowan County Cantaloupes final game on Wednesday. And then the ALS fundraiser on Friday. Heart of the order due up for the Clams here in the bottom of the 7th. Against Childers Wynn, Knowles, Halstead, and Garza. Tanner Knowles tonight, a hit, a run scored, an RBI. He was also hit by a pitch. It's happened now a 7-1 game. High and inside, those Steamers runs. And the bottom of the 6th, brought to you by Faro Gas. Easy propane service starts here. Faro Gas, the 1-0 pitch from Knowles. This one comes inside and it's Knowles being restrained a bit by Gavin West, just coming out in front of him and walking him down to first base. The second time Knowles has been hit by a pitch tonight. Square up by the shoulder in the back. And now Davis Halstead to the plate. Fastball got away from Wynn. Come out of the pen and struggled with command. A walk, 2 runs allowed, a hit on the home run by Chris Morris. And now a hit by pitch to Tanner Knowles, and now Davis Halstead to the dish. A hit, a run scored, a home run. And the first pitch to him is low and in. It's 1-0. Throwing elbows, too, on the home run celebration to Morris and Garza up top. Looking to get in on it on his own. He hit a home run Thursday against Wake Forest. And the 1-2 popped in the air. First base side. James going out. Coming over is Cole, and he dives, and he cannot make the catch. Going to second is Knowles, and it pulls Cunningham off the bag on the throw. A base hit to right. Bloops in. Knowles goes to second. Fielder's choice. Knowles goes up to second. Halstead reaches. And E4 gonna go on Kevin Cole, the 4th error of the game. Heard by our very own scorer, Robert Turner, former umpire here in the press box. And the first pitch to Garza, big cut and a miss. 4 errors now for the Redbirds. 2 on the infield and 2 in right with Bell. As Childers Wynn wants a new baseball. Ty Garza, home run replay brought to you by Faro Gas. 2-run home run his last time. His first home run of the season. Another extra base hit. Garza now up to 27 hits in the game. Now in the team lead. And the 1-0 pitch to Wynn. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Ty Garza. Talking to him after the game, some adjustments. Went back home. And it's 0-2. Setting, working on his load, getting set at the plate, has a stride. 0-2 is low. Bat waving high in the air. Back and turning into some more power. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Knowles at second on the hit batter. Halstead the error by the second baseman Cole, and the 1-2 pitch swung on, line drive, foul and out of play. Just outside of the visitors' bullpen, down the first base line. He's got 5 hits in his last 2 ball games now against the Stars and tonight against the Redbirds. Stationed right in the heart of the Steamers lineup. And Wynn steps off. Cole dancing around second base, trying to bait a throw. Hole on the right side of the infield for Garza. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wynn gets the sign and delivers. Swung on, grounded, foul down the third base line. In Hedgepath warming up for the Redbirds. As he walks in from the bullpen, could be the next arm. Some action going for the Steamers in the bullpen. Bottom of the 7th, talking with pitching coach Cody Johnson. Try and limit guys to 1 or 2 innings tonight. Both runners go. Garza swung on, line drive, foul. 2 hard hit line drives down the left field line, both foul for Garza, and both runners will retreat. Garza trusting his technique, just having fun, turning into a lot of fun, winning games as well for the Steamers. Now after the win last night, 7-1 for the Clams in 8 games after a loss. And the 1-2 pitch to Garza's high and outside. Gonna try and win 2 straight after the shutout loss to Outer Banks on Friday to start this 3-game homestand. 2 teams will face off again on Tuesday. You can catch that game on Game Changer. And the 2-2 pitch, both runners go again. This one inside, no throw from Martin, and both runners advance. Fastball low and in. No chance for Martin to throw out the Clams, and now 2 runners in scoring position. Knowles at third base. Halstead at second. And the 3-2 pitch to Garza. Swung on, line drive, fair ball down the third base line. Another RBI hit for Knowles. 1-1 is in. Halstead coming in. The throw is way high. Garza up to second. A 2 RBI hit. The 3rd straight inning with at least 2 runs for the Clams, and they now lead it 9-1. 9-1 ball game now for the Steamers. Garza replacing Halstead out at second base. 9-1 ball game. And the Clams looking for more in the bottom of the 7th as Ryan Kay due up. Garza, another RBI hit. And the pitch to Kay gets away from Martin behind the plate. Trotting over to third is Garza. Ty Garza. An incredible stretch. Another 2 RBIs. 4 on the night. Now give him 18. He's officially taken the team lead in RBIs in just a handful of games. He's in scoring position for Ryan Kay. The 1-0 pitch swung on, flied in the air. First base side. On the move is James, and he'll watch it go out of play. Almost a carbon copy of last night for the Steamers. About replication. Last night, 5 runs in the 4th. 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. Tonight, 4 runs in the 5th, 2 runs in the 6th, and 2 in the 7th. The 0-1 is way inside. 1-1, excuse me. It's now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ryan Kay. Garza's now over at third base on the wild pitch. 9-1 ball game. The pitch to Kay. Swung on, line drive, left field and deep. Heading back to the warning track as Powell hits off the base of the wall. Garza's coming in. Kay will go up to second. Another RBI hit for the Clams. They now lead it 10-1. Piling it on here against the Redbirds. 2-1 pitch. A fastball left over the plate by Wynn. Garza scores his second run of the game. And now head coach Sean Montgomery out to talk to his right-hander, who the Steamers have ambushed here in the 6th and the 7th, as Drifton Paget going to come in and pitch it for Tyler Overitis. Another RBI hit for the Clams. They now have 10 RBIs on the game, 10 runs on 11 hits, and all of it coming in the middle innings. Still action going on as Gavin West out, break it up. Now 4 games this week for the Clams with double-digit runs. First time this season. First time in a long time for the Steamers. 4 games in a week with double-digit runs. Going to go back to the first game. Scallywags 10-2 win on the 12th of July. That was Wednesday night. 12-6 come from behind win Thursday against the Fungo. 13-3 win last night against Catawba Valley. And now tonight, 10-1 lead here in the 7th against the Redbirds. Drifton Paget in there in his 25th game. Has 14 hits, a 197 average, a home run, 9 RBIs. And the first pitch to him is low, it's 1-0. Paget a few hits last night in the Clams win. And is up here with Kay out at second base after the RBI double. That one swung on, line drive to right, Bell coming in. He'll play this one on a hop. Kay held up halfway, he'll go to third on the hit. Drifton Paget joining the hit parade. 12th hit for the Steamers. And it's now runners on the corners with no one out for Chris Morris, who sent a 2-run moonshot over the 350 sign out in center field his last time. 1 hit, 3 at-bats, 2 RBIs, a run scored, a strikeout. Still in against Childers' Win. And the pitch to Morris is inside, it's 1-0. Wynn and Laney now both giving up 5 runs each. 12 hits. 2 walks and a strikeout for Redbirds pitching tonight. And the 1-0 pitch from Wynn, swing and a miss, an excellent breaking pitch, diving out of the zone. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike to Morris. With Hank Downham in the on-deck circle, he got an at-bat last night. He's in the on-deck circle, set to bat for Kirk. And the 1-1 pitch from Wynn, swung on, popped up, foul. Martin gives it a look, and it ventures out of play. It's now 1-2. Steamers winning the first 2 matchups. 8-4, 5-3. We're closing in on a combined total, 10 runs. Here in the 7th, with 2 runners on, still nobody out in the 7th inning. And the pitch from Wynn, breaking ball low, goes to 2-2. Chris Morris, back-to-back home runs, played sparingly last season, mostly came out of the bullpen, was one of the team's best relievers this season, dealing with some arm soreness, hasn't pitched since the middle of June, but his bat at the plate coming through in recent games. And the 2-2 pitch from Wynn, breaking ball way inside, fastball. Morris ducking out of the way, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Over at third base is Kay, an RBI double. One of 3 hits in the inning. Inning started with a hit by pitch and a fielder's choice error gonna go to Kevin Cole. Then the hit barrage started. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. An excellent slider from Childers Wynn retires Morris. And now there's 1 out. Morris strikes out for the 2nd time. And now Hank Downham up for his first at-bat tonight. 2nd straight game now with an at-bat for Downham, after going the first 28 games without a plate appearance. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Downham flying out in his 1 and only at-bat last night against the Stars. We're going to try and get his first RBIs of the season with 2 runners on. And the 0-1 pitch off from first is Paget. Martin the throw to second on 1 hop, picked by Cunningham. They got Kay over third who dives back safely. In at second base, a stolen base is Paget. His team leading 10th stolen bag of the season. Him and Halstead were tied up at 9. Now Paget taking the lead with 10 and 2 runners in scoring position for the Edenton native, Hank Downham. And the 1-1 pitch from Wynn. Swung on, grounded on the infield. Cole underneath of it. Throw to first, picked up by James. A run comes across on the ground out. And it's now 11-1. Steamers in front. Downham the RBI groundouts. And over to third goes Paget. Now for the extra hitter, Giomar Santana, the first RBI of the season for Hank Downham. And out of the dugout, humming Redbirds, we had a 10-run rule finish last night. Don't know if the coaches discussed previously. It looks like that's the case. Martin tossing the gear off behind the plate, Wynn holding his arms up, and the coaches are starting to shake hands. And that will do it. The 2nd straight 10-run rule game here at historic Hicks Field. The final score in 7 innings, the Edenton Steamers 11, the Norfolk Redbirds 1. Again, fans just watching an abrupt stop here. Last night, 10-run rule previously discussed by head coach Marvin Speaks and Justin Hill. And tonight, the same thing going on before the game. Justin Hill and Redbirds head coach Sean Montgomery discussing before the game a 10-run rule end. And the Steamers win it 11-1. They've now won their 22nd game, and they finish off the 3-game homestand with back-to-back 7-inning 10-run rule victories. Your Clamtastic player of the game for the 2nd consecutive night. Almost an exact stat line for Ty Garza. 3 hits, 2 runs, 4 RBIs. Tonight he had a 2-run home run. He now has 6 hits and 8 RBIs in his last 2 games. The final score in 7 innings, the Steamers take down the Redbirds 11-1. Thank you for watching another presentation of Edenton Steamers Baseball. Jacob Smedley saying so long, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful night.